Good morning, everybody. I wish I could be here with you, but I am at a virtual conference. So we are going to hopefully work on this together. But if a shape is a parallelogram, that's my P. Then the opposite angles are congruent. That's my Q. A rhombus is a parallelogram. So a parallelogram is repeating. So that's P. Period. So I've got P, then Q, and then I've detached it and done P. So my next sentence needs to be Q. I've kept the order. That is a valid pattern. So my next thing should be P. Opposite angles are congruent. Probably opposite angles of a rhombus are congruent. Rhombus has opposite angles that are congruent. That fits my prediction. Opposite sides of a rhombus are congruent. Opposite sides, what I'm looking for is opposite angles, not opposite sides. Diagonals of a rhombus are congruent. That's just crazy talk. I don't know anything about diagonals yet. And then a rhombus is a quadrilateral. So a rhombus is a quadrilateral, but that's introducing new language. So I can't do diagonals and I can't do quadrilateral. So it's got to be A. And kind of talk yourself through that. Super important. Let's go to slide 2. Which figure appears to have exactly 2 lines of symmetry? So if we draw in those lines of symmetry, I can fold that dart in half once this way. Make sure my line is a little bit skinnier. I can fold this kite along this diagonal. It's not a very straight line. In fact, let me use my tool here. And we can go like that. That makes it a little bit better straight line. So there's also only one diagonal here. I can go across this. That's 1. And that's 2. I think B might be my choice. And then across this triangle that looks to be isosceles, then that's only one line of symmetry. So my lines of symmetry are going to be B. So draw in those lines of symmetry, use your tools. Match the answers to the logic pattern. So this is my P. This is my Q. So if I keep P, but I negate it, this is not P and not Q. So that is contrapositive is switch and negate. Converse is change order. So that's just switch Q to P. And then inverse is insert not. Remember, insert not, change order and not. So inverse not is going to be inverse not. Now I'm talking crazy. Contrapositive, right? Switch and negate. So not Q, not P. Converse, just switch. So that's Q to P. And inverse is insert not. So that's not P, not Q. There's a Q in there. So not P, not Q. That's going to be my inverse. And then if I go to a new color, A, B, that's Q, and A over B equals C, that's P. So that's my converse. And then A, not B. So this is going to be not Q. And then my fraction A over B is not C. That's not P. So that's contrapositive. That's the big long one. And then the last one, A over B equals C. So I have P here and then not Q here. This is not a pattern, right? So just to remember, contrapositive, switch and negate. Converse, just switch. Inverse, insert not. And keep the same order. Got to memorize all of those guys. It's kind of a little rocky start, but I'll go to the next slide. There we go. Find the slope of all 5 lines. Identify the perpendicular lines. So if I go, slope is rise over run. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6 over 4. That's my target. That's what I'm trying to match. And then rise 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3 over negative 4 because I went to the left. Up is positive, down is negative, right is positive, left is negative. So up 3, left 4 is going to be positive 3 over negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 3 over negative 5. Let me make that a little more clear. 3 over negative 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4 over negative 7. Still haven't found my 6 over 4. Yeah, 6 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 and negative 6. Rise over run. So I'm going back. Oh, I remember perpendicular. So 6 over 4, the perpendicular would be negative 4 over 6. Negative 4 over 6. Remember to flip to find the reciprocal and then change the sign. Problem number 5, dun, 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 constructions. So I got to figure out what I'm doing. I see this little X, so I knew I drew that. My next line has to go through it, so I'm probably doing that. Looks to me like I made a right angle. So bisector of AB. AB is here. That has definitely not been bisected. A line segment congruent to AB. I have not made a line segment congruent to AB. Perpendicular, so that is my right angle. So I like that idea. Perpendicular to AB through point E on AB. Did it go through E? Did I make a perpendicular line through E? I don't think I did that. Perpendicular to AB through G, not on AB. So if I look at G, G is here. My line does go through G. G is not on the line. So I think all of that rings true to me, and that must be my right answer. So these construction problems, I want you to try to do them with process of elimination. Use your good geometry vocabulary. These are just never going to go away, so we got to be careful with them. Remember, if we're trying to prove P and Q, we need something on P and something on Q that's connected. These are same side. They should be supplementary. Are they supplementary? They are not, so those angles can't prove anything. I'm going to go get another color. I've got same side interior here. They should be supplementary, and they are not, so they don't prove anything. So now I need to come look at, in fact, I'm going to erase this, give myself a clean line. So P and Q are not parallel. That's what I just proved there. P and Q are not parallel. P is not parallel to Q. If I go M and N, then I've got same side interior. No, I don't. I did that the wrong way because they can't be on a line. They have to be on the transversal. This is what makes it so crazy. So if I look at P, I've got the 89.9 and the 89.9. They are alternate interior. Those alternate interior angles should be congruent, and they are congruent. So M is parallel to N. M is parallel to N. If I look over here on Q, we've got an angle here and an angle here. They are also same side interior. Same side interior should be congruent. Those blue angles are congruent, so M and N are parallel, right? Just to make sure we remember the other one, if I highlight P and Q, because that's what I want to test, P and Q are parallel. That's what I'm testing here. Then I've got same side supplementary, and they're not. And same side supplementary, and they're not. So P and Q are not parallel. That is our last question for the warm-up. I hope you did well. These are SOL warm-ups, and I will see you tomorrow.